Hey y'all. So it's time for our babies to go in with the bigger chickens. So within this next week, you're just making a mess. So within this next week, I'll be closing up their little house right here when they're outside during the day so they can't go in at night. And then I can climb in here and hand them one at a time to Hugh. Because after dark, chickens, they don't see well apparently. So they're pretty easy to pick up. And he can take them over and put them inside the big chicken coop on the roosting posts. And apparently they're supposed to wake up the next morning thinking that that's where they've always lived. And the other chickens are supposed to wake up thinking that those chickens are just part of the squad, part of the crew. I don't know. I think it's pretty funny myself. But we're still expecting that this beauty, the white one, is probably a rooster. You can see how big the comb already is as compared to the other one. And I realize that sometimes might be a breed issue. But I was so hoping that we would not have to have a rooster to have to find a home for, because we will have to find a home for him. You know, obviously Chuck and George already fight, so to add one more rooster into the mix is not a good idea. He'll be okay for just a short while, but then as he grows past being a juvenile, then he'll be in danger. So I'm gonna start putting on the farm exchange, free baby rooster to a good home, and hopefully somebody will just have a need for him. He is going to be a beauty though. Look at him. I mean, his coloring is just gorgeous. And Mama has done a really good job raising these babies. I'm not certain that they were hers. They were either hers and George were the parents, or Chuck was the daddy and our little Miss Prissy, our little leghorn, was the mama. At least that's what I'm suspecting, in order for these colors to have become what they are. But they are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. And these babies out here are gorgeous. And I'm hoping that they'll just be lovely and friendly and take good care of their little sister and possibly brother. Those two crack me up, because to me, they've got that white head. They look like a golden eagle. We have golden eagle chickens. But, yeah. And up there, of course, the noisy ones. They're definitely noisy ones. Today, Hugh climbed up on the roof and cleaned the chimney out. So that is over and finished, and I'm so thankful, because he has a hip that actually collapses on him every now and then. I've got to get him to an osteoporosis doctor, and his bones have always been really, really strong. So I don't think it's a bone issue, but there's something definitely going on. So we need to go see a doctor and have his hip checked out. I certainly don't want to leave it until he, takes a tumble. But anyway, look, chicken butts. They're so funny. Little fuzzy butts everywhere. Oh well. All right, y'all. Let's gather a few eggs. They're not laying many right now. Weather has changed, so they're saying, yeah, we'll just stop until springtime. We're done. But they will lay a few. And I was gonna do some glassing. I have read about it, and actually Aaron has done it before. So I was going to do some glassing back when the eggs were really prolific, and I just didn't think about it at that moment. But that's something I hope I keep on my radar next spring and summer, because apparently glassed eggs will stay fresh for a year. And so you can glass them when you have plenty happening, and then you'll have plenty throughout the winter. That's a good thing. But anyway, all right, y'all, let's go get busy. I'm getting ready to start on a cat house today. This is the weekend, and so I'm going to start on the cat house. It's beginning to be cold at night, and my little furry babies outside need to have a nice warm place to spend their nights. Right now, I know they've been going down to the barn and sleeping in the hay, and I know that's warm, but I'd rather them have their little somewhat heated cat house. It's going to have a watch her look. It's going to have one of the little black light bulbs in it that's actually for a terrarium, or well, not a terrarium, let me see. Well, what are you guys doing in there? For like an aquarium that you'd keep lizards in and reptiles, a reptile. So aquarium. But so they won't be really warm in there, in that it's not going to be like 80 degrees, but it's probably going to be about 40 degrees in that small space. And because they all just cuddle each other, I think 40 degrees will probably be about perfect for them. And they'll have nice soft bedding in there. So let's go get started on that project. And I will talk to y'all later. I want you to see the little mallard, little male. They've molted, they're getting their color back. So that's a good thing. They sure did look sad. Alright, let's go freshen their water and turn my water off. I love you much. Bye-bye.